All right. All mic'd up.
It would be cool if they still let you up there in
Yeah,
that tower.
but you know, honestly, kids probably wrecked that more than anything.
Right.
I doubt we'd have been any better as kids. Ooh, this is low.
Yeah, I would have.
Well, you maybe. Look at that. Been burned out, boys.
You're not gonna knock on it?
Let's see. Pretty hollow. Don't make fun of me in my ways.
I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, this one's been burned too. I wonder if that fire made it all the way over here, because there's a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Weird. I don't remember hearing of a fire on this side, do you? I knew the back side got burned pretty good. Both
Maybe they
controlled
had
and
a fire
uncontrolled.
here, but they burnt it out, or they got it out fast enough. I don't know. There's lots of burned wood here and there.
Be careful. There's sneaky snakes. For those of you that don't know, I almost stepped on a big old rattlesnake out here
Yeah.
a couple years ago. So I am always doubly cautious out here. I try to let everybody know that I see. Because a lot of people, just like me, were like, meh, snake, snake. As long as you're careful, you don't really gotta worry. Well, I was careful. That sucker still almost got me.
The Jed Johnson Tower sits atop a hill near the lake. It is a former firewatch station that was constructed by the Civilian Conservation Corps in 1941, before the U.S. formally entered World War II. Now abandoned, it is not open to visitors, reportedly because it is considered structurally unsound. The tower is approximately 60 feet tall. The tower can be accessed using the Jed Johnson Trail, which is what we are on. It's 1 mile long out and back from the lake shore. Primarily used for hiking, walking, trail running, and nature trips, the trail has an elevation gain of 68 feet and is accessible year-round. Dogs are allowed, but they must be leashed.
I like checking all the little side paths,
Yeah.
seeing the views that people have curated over the years. Somebody cared enough to dump a whole bunch of sand out here for us to get that view. Somebody worked really hard for this view here.
I knew you were gonna do something like that. Your microphone's upside down.
Whatever. It's a bubble. I don't know. Let's see. We'll do this.
You need to be careful. Jesus Christo.
These shoes aren't as good on the ankle support. You got the wrong shoes. I got my walking around and standing around shoes, not my hiking shoes on today. we're gonna hike it anyway. And I got my Dad's Own 5000 shirt on. You know. Rocking it dad style.
Literally and figuratively.
As is my wont.
So pretty.
We're parked right there.
Oh yeah.
This just goes to show, you don't have to put in a lot of work to have some really good views out here. This is a free hiking park, so we've got like a panoramic picture from the top of one of them mountains, or maybe it's one of the ones further down, I don't remember. And then we've got videos from hiking over on the back side of the park, where we just kind of struck off from the trail.
It only took us 12 minutes to get right here, and
Yeah.
we stopped a handful of times.
Yep. 10-minute, not really that hard of a hike, and you got really cool views. Just a very rewarding place to spend some time. All of this is, pretty sure this is part of the CCC stuff, the Civilian Conservation Corps, when they were out here building all the dams. You can see one right over there. It's one of the dams. We were out seeing if we could hear some elk bugle back on the backside of Holy City, which you can kind of see some of it right there. Let's keep going.
All right, we've not been past this point.
Well, we went back down there where those people are.
Yeah.
We've been kind of down.
I thought when we came out here, we just went quick to the tower and turned around.
No, we went through the trees some.
Okay. I thought I remembered going in trees.
Yeah.
That's where you got eaten by all the spiders.
I had to clear all the spiders out. We were
Yeah.
the first ones that day. So there's a ton of orb weaver spiders. Those big hairy boys, like that big on some of them. They got big old thick spider webs. I carried a tree branch for the entire hike. And I mean, it wasn't 5 steps I would have to clear a spider web. We tried not to the first couple, you know, be decent stewards or whatever. But eventually they were just so thick. we were gonna break them to walk through them anyway. Just try to clear as much as I could for people behind us, namely my wife. Who at that point was not as fearless with spiders as she is now.
Do what?
Back then you weren't as fearless with spiders as you are now.
Oh, I know. We've just been camping so much that, well, I don't want to say what I do when I see spiders. Just say they're out of my way.
She's a spider murderer.
Not when they're like outside, but if they're inside, then, well,
They've chosen
I should
death.
put a no welcome sign on the door to spiders and mosquitoes.
Look, if Moose and Ezra doesn't convey our dislike for spiders well enough, you know?
I just think that if I have a no welcome sign down on their level and they come in, it's like they had a warning. Right? So I tried. I know they can read. I've seen Charlotte's Web.
I mean, plus with 8 eyes, I mean,
Yeah,
they don't have an excuse to miss it.
correct.
All right, let's see, I wonder, is there a clear path through here?
I don't know that.
Yeah, there's still one up here.
Oh,
I know
gonna-
this isn't a very long trail, but I don't know where it goes.
well, I was gonna say this would be an easy place if we find actual like a way to shimmy
Yeah.
our way up there like you wanted to.
I mean, we're technically already at the end,
Oh.
but there's a
Well,
path.
if we can find a way to go up there, at least we know
Well, what I'm
exactly our
saying-
guiding point on the way back.
What I'm saying is also, like, there's a path.
Yeah, yeah,
So-
yeah. I'm saying in general.
People do it.
Yeah.
It may not be a marked trail, but if I can make it up there, I want to.
Yeah, that can be our hike for today.
Yeah.
I mean, we know we're in the area, supposedly, where the elk might bugle. So hiking this gives us a chance, potentially,
That too.
to hear some bugling.
We got a couple hours until nightfall, so. Big old red ant pile there, look at that. Oh yeah, man, I love these suckers.
I'm just
Do
kidding.
not.
I'm not. I know you don't want me studying.
How dare you? Red ants are my babies.
I swear, if we see a snake, we're definitely getting thicker now.
Yeah. Definitely less people walking up here.
Yeah.
And this might be water carved too.
Do what?
This might be water carved.
Oh, yeah.
Don't see any more footprints. Well,
Huh. Okay, I'm gonna trust you. Heading up now. Okay.
right?
All right, here you go.
You comfies?
Huh?
You comfies?
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of ends. Shit.
It went so tall and keep going, but this is kind of like
snake country.
Yeah, and all of the snake talk we had last night, I'm just not too keen on going.
Man, but it's just like right up there.
Well, we say that, it's probably not.
I know. Okay.
Careful.
I bet we can make it up.
Well, maybe there's another way, because there was like a split, wasn't there, over here? Maybe not. You could probably make it up with someone that's not me. I still kind of like being a mom, so I kind of want to keep my life.
No. Loser.
I know.
Any of you that watched that first video we had hiking out here will notice that this is a decidedly different landscape. Wichita Mountain Wildlife Refuge has a ton of different topography. I mean, the one thing that kind of brings it all together is it's sandy and rocky, right? Like you're gonna see that everywhere, but where we were hiking last time was more in line with the mountain faces that are kind of abutting to the wind here, but it was on everything. There weren't really, you know, once you get up onto them, there's really not any of this brush or scree that you see. It's big old boulders and stuff. It's just one of the things I find interesting here. Each trail you see a different type of mountain, kind of, if that makes any sense. And yes, all you folks from Colorado or Utah, you're calling them mountains, them's is hills. I know. These are old mountains. They're just as big as yours, but they're all buried under millennia of detritus. Smoothed over by millions of years. Your mountains will look like this eventually, given enough time.
The Jed Johnson Trail never fails to disappoint. We really enjoyed ourselves. As you can see, the scenery is just beautiful. If you want to take a look at Medicine Park, one of our favorite towns, check out those adventures. And if you liked this video, then hit the like button and subscribe to our channel, because really, why not?
Oh yeah!